Hey, sorry for taking forever to make this video. It's been about almost half a year, I think. Sorry about that, but it's finally here, the second part to how to make a tile map and use it. This bit is just now that you've made your tile map, how to actually get it into your scene and use it. So I've got a blank scene here open, and from the last video you should have the tileset.res and the tileset.png. They might have different file names, but that's all the files that you need. So to start off a scene, the first thing you gotta do is when you're doing a 2D scene, the first thing I always do is add in a node 2D, and this is like an empty game object from if you use Unity, or an empty from Blender. And it's just a position, but you need that because you can only have one node on the top level in this hierarchy here. Everything else has to be a child of that node 2D. So then after that, with the node 2D selected, then you make another node, which is a tile map. And this is a little grid here that lets you use the tiles and paint them onto the scene. So this tile map, it doesn't have any tiles yet. You've got to load in your tile map, which is in here, tile set. The drop down here, load in a new one, and you should have this tileset.res. With that selected, open it up, and now you've got your tiles on the side panel here. And if you pick one of them, you can then use mouse button 1 and sort of click on it and paint them on. And to remove them, you use mouse button 2 or right mouse button, and you can remove them with that. So you can make something here, but you'll see that there's a little gap in between here, and that's because this tile's grid is bigger than the actual texture. These are 50 by 50 pixels. So if you go into this cell size and set these to 50 by 50, it will then fit perfectly. And then once you've got this, basically all you need to do is just with the tile selected, you can paint some new ones on, and you can play around with it and make your map. And then after you've made the map, then you've got to add in a little player to walk around and stuff. I won't be explaining it, well, not in this video anyway, but you just can play around with this and make something cool. So yeah, that's basically it. I hope this was helpful.